Hey everybody, welcome to Special Spice. Today we get back to Six Flags Magic Mountain to continue our list of every coaster ranked from worst to first. We'll ride and review every roller coaster on our list. We'll also see what the park is like in early summer and give you updates on all the changes that are happening. So come along and let's have some fun. All right, we made it in the park to continue our list. I'm here with Jason again. How are you feeling today?
Wonderful.
Wonderful, okay. We're excited because we're finally going to encroach upon the top 10 and ride rides that we actually enjoy versus are just painful.
Yeah, that's why I'm wonderful.
Yeah, it's only gonna get better from here on out.
Right. Nearly all of the rides are open, and this place is packed. I don't remember it ever being this packed, maybe several years ago, but for example of how crowded it is, I had to park all the way in Overflow, and that's like, it's out of Santa Clarita, it's the next town over on what it's called, but yeah, that's a long way.
So what's your theory on why it's more crowded this year?
Oh, it's got to be the merger, you know, like for example, all of the rides are going, except for Apocalypse Big, right?
That's right, which might be on our list, so that messes things up slightly.
Whoops. Yeah, but yeah, all of the rides are going. The place, it looks cleaner. Do you notice that too?
Yeah.
And new garbage cans, new signs all over the place.
Looking beautiful after the spring rains, very lush. We got some live music today. I wanted to add on to what Jason was saying. So we've definitely seen improvements since Cedar Fair and Six Flags merged, to where they really seem to be willing to spend money to enhance the experience. For example, the new fence that they've been building, because before it was a chain link fence, and it just, for a long time, and it just kind of felt like, almost like an insult to all these wonderful coasters of just like, you're surrounded by a chain link fence. So we always felt that the coasters were amazing, but everything else around it, the food, the fence, the chipped paint, was, like I said, an insult to those amazing coasters. So we're seeing the improvements, and the crowds seem to be also noticing them.
I did some more research on the LCM magnets that give you that launch. So they're going one way, and it's very, very simple. It's like regular magnets. If you flip a magnet over, it pushes it away, right? Flip it the other way, it pushes it down. So on those, they flip it around the other way so that it breaks at the end. But still, it's like, we're trusting magnets to stop us from however fast we're going. Hasn't failed on us yet.
So Apocalypse is closed today. One positive thing about that is it's very loud, so when it's closed, it is a bit more peaceful in this corner. This blue bus stop is kind of funny theming. Our number 12 is West Coast Racers. West Coast Racers. Red versus blue.
Go red.
Classic showdown. Put your head back.
Let's go, man.
Yes. Here we go! Launch! Whoa! Wow! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh! 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 Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Woo-hoo! Alright, so we just got off our number 12 coaster, West Coast Racers. It is made by Premier Rides, who also did Full Throttle and Revenge of the Mummy at Universal Studios. It opened in 2020, and it's been fairly popular since then. It's not my personal favorite. I don't love the inversions. It is smooth, that's a nice perk, but I do have some gray out moments on it, and also it just feels too low to the ground. I like Full Throttle's loop, how you get a lot of like hang time and you go high above the ground, but all the inversions feel very low to the ground, so it's a unique experience. But if I never rode it again, I would not be sad.
That was my favorite time riding it. I think they sped it up because I had fun this time. Usually it is kind of just, we never really ride it because there's a lot of other ones that we really love. So.
For example, there's 11 coasters that are better than this one. This is number 12.
Very true. Indeed.
We were speculating, we sat in the middle this time, and maybe the middle is the best place to be for West Coast Racers, because I agree, if I actually enjoyed what this ride offered, this would have been my best ride on it, because it did feel like a little enhanced.
Yeah, I got so much airtime, and like before, I can remember like maximum 5 times out of all the times we've ridden this that I've gotten airtime, and it wasn't like a good airtime. It's like, oh,
yeah,
that was kind of neat. But these were like, oh, nice, all right, cool. I'm out of the seat for a good amount of the time.
As it warms up, the crowds for the water rides are getting longer. These mornings have started cloudy, and then it burns off and gets pretty warm. And our number 11 is an opening day ride, Gold Rusher.
One of the few that are left. But fun fact about this guy, when they opened it, it was the thrill ride. It really was. It was billed as a thrill ride.
1971. So coasters hadn't really gotten extreme yet. Revolution hadn't even opened. So this was seen as very thrilling. Gold Rusher! Hey, yeah! Woo-hoo! Woo! Terrain! Woo! Yeah, it's a good view. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yeah, good run. Woo-hoo! That's a good run. I like that one. Woohoo! Oh! Woohoo! Here we go! Double helix! Woohoo! Yeah, run! Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Alright, so we just got off Gold Rusher. It's always a fun, pleasant experience being amongst the hills and the trees. They could probably have a custodian go through there, pick up some of the trash and hats, because it's just kind of scattered about the
shoes.
Yeah, shoes.
A pair of shoes.
Yeah.
How do you lose shoes?
That's true. There's a lot of random stuff, but it's a ride you just kick back on and enjoy. There's a double helix, but it doesn't make me gray out like the one on Goliath does. So overall, I like Gold Rusher. I hope it sticks around.
I think it's been there for 51 years, so...
Yeah.
No longer than that.
54.
Yeah, 54.
54 years, yeah.
My favorite thing about it is just the terrain. I love being in the nature, all around and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it is, jerky. Stuff, so that can hurt a little bit, but it's fun, and it's really funny that was a thrill coaster back 54 years ago.
2 fun facts about Gold Rusher. Number 1, it may have been the ride that launched this channel. Let me explain. When we rode Gold Rusher 3 years ago, we met a guy named Alex, and Alex had a YouTube channel called Adventures with Alex. Make sure to subscribe. And he just looked like he was having so much fun recording everything, meeting us. Then we got to ride Superman with him, and that maybe kind of sparked the idea or planted the seed of like, that looks like a fun thing to do. Also, keep trying to talk, but the people who lead the games over there are pretty animated. I'm happy for them, that's good. Oh, and it was manufactured by Aero Development. So you probably know Aero from their magnum opus, X2. But also Aero did a lot of the early Disneyland rides, like Matterhorn, and I believe Big Thunder Mountain as well. The Hall of Justice with the Battle for Metropolis. If you watched our Superman's funeral video, we rode that and actually had a blast on it. We thought we did not like it, but it was very fun. This is the one ride that's not a kiddie ride that we have never done at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And I don't plan on it. It spins turbo. Has this extension of the roof with the big windows always been here? Tell us in the comments. I don't think I've ever seen it. New to me. By the way, we're very excited to feature the Six Flags Fright Fest this year because we just started vlogging in January, so we have never covered that. But I'm excited to record in those scare houses and have some fun with that.
So something really cool to point out here, we have a brand new bathroom. Looks just like the old one. They ripped the whole thing down though, remember?
Yeah, they started over from scratch.
I don't know, maybe there's toilet seat warmers or something.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Check it out.
Alright, so our number 10 is Apocalypse. We're not going to ride it today because it's closed, but we're going to insert some POV footage right here from March when I got to ride with my brother and my nephew. So Apocalypse opened in 2009 and it's manufactured by Great Coasters International. I was able to ride a GCI coaster recently over in the Netherlands, which was called Joris en de Draak at Efteling, and that was an amazing coaster. I loved it. Apocalypse is not quite as good, but I still enjoy it. It's a wooden coaster, and it definitely keeps up the momentum like a lot of the GCI Woodies do. It keeps the momentum going the whole time. It is fairly short. I wish it was longer, but it's always a fun experience.
So they did a retracking a couple of years ago, and it's the only time I've ever experienced a ride after we went down and they refurbed that it's way worse afterwards.
I disagree. I don't think it's worse, but it's fine. I just had a memory. We were there opening weekends back in 2009. We were part of AmeriCorps. We lived in South LA. We would love going to Magic Mountain, and we didn't really plan it around that, but we happened to be there opening. I think it was like May 2009. So we're day oneers. So in short, the reason it's number 10 is I enjoy it, but Jason does not, and we basically combine our rankings and meet in the middle. So that's where we landed. So Apocalypse, number 10. It's hard to find places to relax in Magic Mountain, but just past Crazanity, we have this nice oak tree here. And then also, they had built this little park area, which is funny because a couple years ago, Jason and I always talked about they should make like a park area with trees and benches. I mean, not many trees. There's these. But they do have shade, nice benches, and it's actually well kept, which is nice. Beautiful spot if you need a break.
During Fright Fest, this is the Saw House from the movie franchise, and they've been doing this for the past couple of years. They call it Gideon meatpacking in the off season, but it's a front. You know, they're just packaging the meat from chopping people up all fall, and then they don't have to go far with it. They just take it over here. Look, pulled pork.
Ay, ay, ay. So Scrambler used to be here, and in our last video we saw that the ride was gone, but there was still the station. But now it's fully cleared, which makes you wonder what will come here next. I don't think they'll just leave a random piece of pavement. And I don't think they need more seating right there because there is plenty of seating here, as well as back behind Carlini's Pizza. In that little beer garden corner of the park. The line for Twisted Colossus, this is the longest we've seen it in a long time. Busy day at Six Flags. It helps that it's perfect weather. And our number 9 favorite coaster is Scream. Ah! Oh, not that low. go, Scream, floorless, B&M. Here we go! Scream! Yeah! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, that's a good one. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Whoa! Yeah, okay. Nope. Oh! Woohoo! Woohoo! Brake run! Woo! Oh, corkscrew! Yeah, those are good. Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of fun. All right, we just got off Scream. So it is a ride from 2003, manufactured by B&M. It's a floorless coaster. Some of the inversions are fun. I like the corkscrews, and there's one barrel roll that I enjoy. But the loops I don't care for as much. And overall, I think there are too many inversions on it. The floorless element is nice. I like having my feet out in front of me. And definitely if you ride Scream, sit in the front. It makes it much better.
I would like to talk to you my favorite time doing it. Yeah, no, it was rain. We were in the front row, and it was, it was a 4D experience. And, yeah, and like at certain times, like you're seeing the rain go, up or sideways, or it was just not hard to explain, but we all remember it. Like
the only B&M coaster that I love is in Stockholm, Sweden, a park called Grönalund, and it's called Monster. It's kind of like Batman here, but a much better version. So if you find yourself in Stockholm, Sweden, ride Monster, the best B&M coaster on the planet. Good night. There used to be a board here with information about different dates and festivals and events, but it is gone now. So now we'll never know. We still miss you, Superman. We wish you were here, back in the park, making some noise. Do you miss Superman still? Yeah. Did the funeral help you come to peace with it?
Not really. I mean, it's, seriously, it's been a bummer all day. Like, you can't help but see a 400-foot tower anywhere in the park. So.
That's true.
And it does feel weird because they're running everything. Except for that.
That's true. Yeah, you feel its lack, the missing piece. While Superman is gone, at least we still have the Pistachio Corner. Celebration of stachios. No major updates here for the Vekoma coaster coming in 2026. For a while now, they've had the contoured dirt with future paths for the coaster, but no track has been laid. We are excited though that they're leaving these steps here, these stadium steps, and that they'll incorporate that into the ride. That'll make it a lot more interesting. Thank you so much for joining us as we counted down from number 12 through number 9. Next up, we'll be in our top 8, and we're really going to be getting into coasters that we thoroughly enjoy. How was it today, Jason?
It was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your highlight?
Amazingly, West Coast. Never ever thought I'd say that, but like just the zero G's I got out of it. Never had that experience before.
My highlight today was actually Gold Rusher. I don't know why, it just fit my mood, just kick back, peaceful. It was a good time.
I also like that bathroom.
Then the new bathroom, yeah. The new bathroom was great. A great recreation.
The old bathroom. They went out of the way.
So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to stay curious and stay grateful.
And we love you.
Yeah, coasters have come a long way. And when you ride 1970s coasters, you realize how far they've come.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the newest coaster, tallest, fastest, in Kidia that they're building, it's about to open. Just looked it up.
Where is it?
in Saudi Arabia. What was the one that did just King Ka that they just tore down? It didn't go over 400 feet, right?
I don't know.
This one is 600 feet tall, coming off that cliff.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, they shoot you up it, I think, and then you come back down it into the tallest sloop in the world.
Yeah.
And they aren't wearing safety goggles.
They have different rules and regulations over there.
They throw them things up fast, too. I mean, Kitty, like a couple years. I think that's Six Flags over Kitty or something like that. But yeah, we were just watching the video of it, and like the whole park is nearly finished.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, you know, they haven't probably worked on the Vekoma over here since last time we were here. It looked the same.
No.
So that was when we were here last time.
It's been a while. It's been at least 2 months.
But
Yeah, so we did notice that it's kind of been stalled on building the new Vekoma roller coaster towards the front of the park. So we're not exactly sure why, but it was scheduled to open 2026, but I'm not sure if they're on track because, well, literally the tracks aren't there. It's still just dirt, so we'll see.
I mean, there is a waiting phase if they have to let the earth settle, but I mean, not this long.
No, there's some other holdup for sure.
Regulations.
And if you compare it to like the Universal coaster they've been working on, the Fast and the Furious coaster, that thing's going really fast. Like that thing might actually open early because they're already testing cars on it. They just started testing in the last week, so.
And they had a lot of problems too because of the noise. You know, it's right there by
the neighborhood, Universal City. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they have to. I saw a thing on how they were what's it called? Deadening the sound. You know.
Yeah.
It was really neat. But yeah, Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah. Hollywood Drift 2026. I hope it's good. We need the Velocicoaster of the West Coast. So I've heard great things about Velocicoaster. I've never ridden it, but
it's fun.
Yeah,
I like Hagrid way better.
Magical motorbikes, something like that.
Yeah. There's this one spot I've been dying to tell you about, but don't let me through.
No spoilers. No. I don't mind coaster spoilers, but if it's a themed element of a ride, like something that happens that's themed, I don't want to know.
But you know what's interesting? It has nothing to do with the theming. Just a random thing. I saw the video beforehand. I totally forgot about it. And then it happened. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, don't tell me.